guys, it's Courtney with the Kitchen Garden, and if you've been around here at all, then you know that I like to talk about whole grains, and one of my favorite places to get whole grains, which I mentioned in a different video, is Azure Standard. And so I just wanted to explain to you guys what it is, what I like to get from Azure, and how it works. So let's get started. Okay. So let's start with what is Azure Standard. I have been shopping with Azure for a few years now, and it is a family-owned company that you can purchase all manner of goods from. Lots of foods and things like that, but then also some storage products and just miscellaneous items. You even have a few books. I feel like there's a real focus on healthy products and natural living products, things that fall probably into that niche. So I like ordering from them because I can get things through Azure that I can't find at local grocery stores. We don't live very close to a Whole Foods or even a Fresh Market or places like that that are going to have less standard items. Think about sauerkraut and stuff like that. We can get sauerkraut, but not your nicer kind of bougier like beaten apple sauerkrauts, or large bulk grains, or good quality coconut oil, that kind of thing. So I like to shop at Azure for things that I need to fill in the gaps for me of what I can't find necessarily locally. And it has been easy. It's easy to get on and to shop on their website. And then you have two options of getting items to you from Azure, and that is either picking up from a drop, so you can look at their map. In fact, when you first get onto their website, it'll show you a map of the US, and you hone in on where you are, and it shows you where there are drops. And these drops are usually once a month, and there'll be a order cutoff date, so you'll have to put your order in by a certain date, and then whoever's coordinating that drop, whatever local person, they'll reach out to you and let you know what the pickup times are. And it's pretty easy. You roll up, they load up your stuff, and you roll out. So it's an easy way to do it. But if you don't live close to anywhere that has a drop, you've got a few other options. One, you can find a friend who lives close to a drop and get them to pick your stuff up for you. That's usually how I get mine. We don't have a drop really close to us, and so a friend orders from there as well. So when we order together, or we do our separate orders, and she picks them both up, and that works really well for both of us, and it gives us a reason to see each other. The other option is you can have it shipped directly to your house. That's an available option from Azure as well, especially if the drop is pretty far away and it's just not feasible for your schedule. You still want to get the great stuff that Azure offers, but you can't get to a drop. Definitely check out the shipping option. So that being said, what kinds of things do I like to order from Azure? If you've watched any of the other videos about grains, you know that I love to buy bulk grains from them. Bulk grains can sometimes be hard to come by, or you maybe don't want to order from Amazon because you're not sure where they're coming from, or something like this. Then Azure is a great option for you. This is a 25-pound bag of soft white flour, and I've got two other bags over there of different grains, organic, brown rice, and I think I have a durum wheat. I'm going to try milling some durum wheat and making some bread with that. So I love to buy grains, and they don't always come in these huge bags. You can get them in smaller bags as well, 1 pound sizes, and even some ounce types sizes. So love to get my grains, various sizes, especially if you want to try something new. Okay, the other thing I like to get, lentils. We love red lentils, but can't always find them locally, so I just go ahead and get them in bulk there. We love red lentil soup in the Instant Pot, so good. So lentils are a good choice, and the same is true for beans. So these are chickpeas. I don't know why, but dried chickpeas, they're just hard to come by around here. I can get pintos and black beans all day long, but dried chickpeas are harder. So I went ahead and just decided to order some from Azure, and it's been great. I got a few bags and always have them on hand. Okay. All right. Coconut oil. This is an unrefined expeller pressed coconut oil that's organic, and we don't use this much in a month, but if I'm going to order it, I might as well go ahead and order a lot. So you just use it for a variety of things. We do use it in cooking, but you can also use it in beauty products and other things like that around the house. So getting organic coconut oil for them is nice. It comes in this really great glass container, so this is a pretty fresh one. They also have some just random, I call it random, they probably have a plan, kind of canning supplies. So this last order, I picked up this magnetic lid wand for $2, and I've never had one before, although I can see where it would be useful in when I'm canning. I've always just put my lids on by hand, but they actually had this, so I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot. Okay. And then I also like to get things that I know that I can't find or I've never seen before. So this last month, I got this sweetened condensed coconut milk. You know, when it comes baking time, I'm always kind of torn on the sweetened condensed milk. So I thought, you know, we'll give it a shot. They had it, it's organic and dairy-free, obviously. And so I thought, we'll try it. If we like it, great. We'll order it again. If we don't like it, then we won't. A few other things that I like to order that are cold, and I just don't have any of them right now, is they do have different varieties of sauerkraut, and I really like that. We do make our own sauerkraut at home when I've got time, but I also like to try the different flavors. It gives me ideas for things that I might want to try. So we order those things as well. I have yet to order produce and meat from Azure, though some people have and have been pleased. It's just not a need for us right now, and since I have somebody else that picks our items up for us, it doesn't make as much sense for me to order meat and produce just in case I can't get it right away. And that's pretty much the standard things of what I order month to month on Azure. There's some things that I've seen that I will get on occasion, like good quality chocolate. Don't tell my kids, because that's mommy's chocolate. And oh, the other thing I almost forgot is spices. Let me grab one. Okay, so the other thing I like to get is spices in bulk. So this is curry powder, and this is actually on the small side. So this is just 4 ounces. Usually the bags are pretty large, and I like to get big bags of cinnamon and chili powder, garlic powder, cumin, things like that we use pretty frequently, and I just store them in quart mason jars once they come out of the bag, because they usually come in a clear bag. Curry powder is, you don't want, I guess, to expose to the light, but they usually come in these large bags that are sealed up, and then once you open them, I'll just store them in jars for easy access. So spices are something that I really like as well, so buying them in bulk and having them. So. And I almost forgot, I also love their storage containers. These have the Gamma Seal lids on them, so you can store, if you buy things in bulk, you have a great way to store them. You can store lots of things in here as well. You can even use them in your garage for like camping equipment. But these are food grade, they're super affordable, and they're just really nice to have around. So they have a different, they have some storage items as well. So I hope you guys found this helpful. My favorite things from Azure, and this doesn't even include the refrigerated items. So let me know if you have any questions, and check out the link below and make sure you click subscribe. Good to see you guys.